Okay guys, I'm gonna do this one more time, and I guess I'll keep doing it until I start getting kind of a point across. Um, we have a couple customer carts that came into the shop today or this week. Past couple weeks we've been working on them and picking through some stuff, and I want to just kind of show you a difference. Just because you have a brand new air filter does not mean that it's gonna work and it's gonna be 100% perfect and filter everything. You have to oil these things. You're running a fabric air filter, whether it's the 206 Briggs & Stratton stock one or it's the aftermarket one that I sell. You're running a any one of the newer ones. They have the new fabric ones from SMB, K&N, whatever you might have it. You need to oil it. If it looks like this, real light colored, kind of gray, it's not oiled. It's not going to block anything, but all it's going to do is keep the mud chunks out. Dust is still going to get in the motor, and it's still going to score it'll end up wrecking rings, and you'll start pushing oil past the rings. You need to oil these. You need to wash these and oil these every week, especially if you're on dirt. This is what an oiled one will look like. It's still a dirty one, but it was oiled, and it's got plenty of catch in it. All the dirt got caught on the outside between this and the pre-filter that was on it. It all got caught. Look how much lighter this one is compared to this one. This is a dirty, non-oiled. Doesn't even look dirty. This is a dirty oiled. You need to oil these air filters, guys. I bet you I've got 3 motors that I know of that need to be redone of other customers, and one that just had to be redone recently, all because there was no oil in the air filter or there was a rip in the bottom on the seam. Check your air filters over. Remember, if you take a little bit of brake cleaner and clean the rubber out where it slides over the end of the carb, it'll slide over there a little harder, and then you don't have to reap that clamp down as tight, and it won't pull off. It'll stick. It'll be tight. You want that to kind of form around there, but you don't want to have to get on there with an impact and impact that clamp down. It's just a clamp. The rubber will stick. The clamp is just there to keep it from stretching and getting up over that lip. As long as you got it all the way down and in there, you'll be just fine. Make sure you're putting on a clean oiled filter every week, and I cannot stress this enough. I'm going to keep saying it. I'm getting to the point now where it's going to be the first thing I take off. You tell me a cart's not running right, that air filter is coming off, and I've got carts where the air filter is so dirty you can't see through it anywhere on any part of that filter. Basically, it's an automatic throwaway. So make sure you're cleaning, oiling them weekly, especially on dirt. And don't think just because, oh, I'm not going to oil it because it's just a little dusty. That's the worst time to not oil it. It's going to suck dirt right past that filter, right into that carb. Where's the carb go? Through the intake, into the head. All of a sudden that dirt's going to start falling down and hitting those rings. As soon as it scores out the rings, you're done. With a 206, you might as well cut the seals. Let's build a adult animal out of it. You gotta clean and oil these filters. I can't preach it enough. Looking forward to getting some stuff put together for the rest of the weekend. Hoping the rain stays away. It's raining here in Bismarck right now as I'm making this video, which is about 7 o'clock on Saturday night, and so we're hoping the rain stays away from Jamestown tomorrow. We can get some race again. Otherwise, like I say, I'm gonna keep preaching it. Make sure you're cleaning and oiling the filters. Soap and water, rinse them out, let them dry, oil them, and then you're ready to go. No other things to worry about. You don't have to coat them with anything special. Just make sure it's, I highly recommend the Klotz air filter oil. Some people use K&N. Just make sure it's covered. Make sure you got something on there. If you need some, I have it in the trailer. I have the Klotz stuff in the trailer with me. I'll get you a can, but just gotta come talk to me. Don't need you going out there with an unoiled filter and end up dusting the motor. Have a good night, guys.